Yeah, buddy. Welcome back to another one of these things, bruh. It's Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We're going to get into a new segment to the show, something a little bit different. Me and my EP, shout out to Jody, came up with this cool idea where one of you guys' favorites and one of my favorites, we're going to match up side by side in this little versus battle to see who does a better job at delivering a message in a specific setting and how they complement each other. You know what I mean? This isn't to make a dig at somebody. It's not to diss anybody. It's just to complement each of the artists, right? So we're going to start this off by prefacing, right? So you got Tom Macdonald's This House, which was a response to the backlash that he got for putting out White Boy. So in classic fashion, making a song that is a response to backlash, I wanted to also complement that by talking a little bit about Eminem's No Apologies, which is also a song that's responding to backlash. And if y'all are ready to get into it, let's do it. But before we do, please make sure to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button for me. Help propel me into these algorithms. If you like content like this, you're most certainly going to like this channel. And I surely appreciate you guys. One time to all the members. One time to all the people that have been given these super tips and Cash App requests, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into it, bro. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. The sole purpose of this channel, in a bad place or in a bad mood or you're tired, this is something that can kind of help pull you out of that. It's to react to, review, but you gotta fall in love with the process and you can't worry about the outcome. And that's what he's saying here. And break down music that pulls on your heartstrings and makes your soul bleed. That freaks me out, but that scares me almost. In a good way. Like and subscribe if you're new, comment if you hate. Let's go. Starting off with Tom.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame.
And see, that's how they politicize it, right? I forgot how good this song was, bro. I did, bro. But that's how they politicize you. Like, it's like, all right, we're going to put you in this box over here with the Republicans, man. Forget about how well you can rap. That doesn't matter. You said something that, like, a Republican might say, so off you go. And I hate that that happens, bro, because real talent gets ignored and put on a back burner. Terrible music gets the forefront. Microwavable tunes get the forefront. And what ultimately ends up happening is the fans complain that there's not enough, that the music is fluff. They start to complain that there's not enough oomph in the music anymore. There's not enough in the music to pull on your heartstrings or make your soul bleed anymore. The issue is that it's there, but the leaders of your little group decided to put it on the back burner. Shout out to Tom, bro. This is crazy, bro. I love this.
That I had something great. They tried to edge me out. They didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house. I'll get my dad a car. I'll make my sister rich. She'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of
I love the flow changes too. I built this freaking house. Y'all the type of people making music on that's hard. That's dope. It's like the flow and the pockets and the switches. They're super, super dope. And just, you know, talking about taking your insults as a foundation and putting bricks around it and building a house out of your anger and angst. Like what he said, like, you fuel me. You fuel me. So I like how he stands on that instead of letting it like get to him. And this is where him and Eminem do differentiate to me. They differentiate here. Tom doesn't allow it to bother him. He uses it as fuel and builds a house. We'll get to M in a bit.
You ain't used to kind of make you nervous, yeah. Back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt, no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls, no matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation, I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness.
Killing it. And articulating it that way is fire to me. Articulating like more so than just like I'm using your hate, I'm using your complaints, I'm using your lack of ability to put me in a box as fuel, as steam. And I'm building a house. Like you throw a weapon at me, I just take it, brick it, lay a foundation. I think that that's fire, but to be able to articulate it in the way that he's articulating it here is second to none, unprecedented. It's really good. It's super dope.
Record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this house when my days.
That part's really important too. Nah, we. I built this house. Actually, now that I come to think about it, as we're inching into the end of the song, no, we did this. Because y'all were by my side. If I didn't have you guys by my side, I wouldn't have a shoulder to lean on. I wouldn't have that foundation. It wouldn't exist. And I think that that's the dopest thing about him is his love for his fans, bro. That's also unprecedented. I'll go ahead and say right now, lost a majority of his core fan base because of the whole Trump situation, right? I mean, it's his fault. He pushed them away. So it's like, nah, I don't want you around me anymore. Oh, okay. Tom would never do that. You know what I mean? Tom would never draw a line in the sand and be like, because that's stupid. You know what I mean? It's not a good marketing strategy. But beyond that, if you really care about your fans, if you really got love for your fans, you're not going to put them in that kind of predicament. They might have a different viewpoint or a different way of thinking than you do, but to put them in that predicament means that you never cared about them to begin with, unless their views align with your views, which is absurd and stupid. Did it to himself.
And it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. Then they'll stand there and look at this that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone, I'm a cheat death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got them way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less.
That's a dope line. That's not like they act like they act like I'm in over my head, bro. I just got my feet wet, bro. I'm cool.
Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we'll bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So seize the moment, don't leave it hoping. You'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost.
I like this too because what he does is he sets it off for the people that, you know, he is responding to the people that were giving him backlash, while also opening the floodgates for anybody that wants to join as a fan. Here, we all bleed the same color. It's red. I love you. I want you to see like I see. I want you to be on my side. If you don't, cool. But if you do, the doors are open. You know, that's also a great way to build a fan base, man.
Living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made a fishing wire so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate, please celebrate.
It's just, it's really good, man. Like, that's a great way to face backlash. I believe that in the midst of facing backlash, a lot of times you can get lost into making the people giving you the backlash believe that you actually care. What Tom did was he flipped it on his back, built the house out of the motivation that they threw his way, and all that did was like, hey, you guys, I hear you. I'm responding to you to let you know, please keep continuing. Continue to fuel me. Continue. Let's build this house together. Me and my fans over here, bro. We got it. No worries. That's something that M should have done. M never did that. He did it with his sobriety, where it was like, but I was just talking to Jody a little earlier too, man, about just M wants the respect of hip hop so bad that I think he's even willing to step out of his genuine nature to garner the respect of people who honestly are the same people that are giving him hell at the forefront. Forget them, bro. Forget them. But we're going to take it back before all of that with this one, man. This is No Apologies by M. And I'll be honest with you guys. This is one of my favorite Eminem songs because this is a more, I don't know how to say it. It's like pull on your heartstrings, make your soul bleed way of responding to backlash. Oh man. Woo. You can hear the pain in the beat. Also produced by M. That's important to say here because I know Tom produced this house. M produced this. So it's, trying to get it as close as I could to a song that fit the narrative of this house. Uh-oh. This is a different Eminem, boy.
In my mind, I'm a fighter. My heart's a lighter. My soul is the fluid. My flow sparks a right up an arsenic writer. Arthur with arthritis. Carpal tunnel. Marshall with starch-shititis. Hard-headed and hot-headed. Bull-headed and pig-headed. Dick-headed. A brick. A big headache. I'm sick. Quick-witted for every lyric spitted. There are 6 critics who wait for me to slip with it. So quick, it's dynamite stick. Parry the wick. It's gonna explode any minute. Some lunatic lit it and it's not Nelly. Do not tell me to stop yelling. When I stop selling, I'll quit. So
it's important to touch on that right there just so everybody is following. Some lunatic lit it and it's not Nelly. Some lunatic lit the fuse. Why would some lunacy idiot light the fuse to piss me off and make me angry? That's not a Nelly diss. Nelly was a part of a group called the Saint Lunatics. So it's like the entendre of it. Some lunatic lit it and it's not Nelly. Do not tell me to stop selling. All right.
stop dwelling, I'm not felling. You fuckers are not ready, cause I got jelly. Like just on your pot belly, this is destiny. Yes, money, I'm off running, so get off of me. I'm not showing a softening. No apologies. Nah, suckers, I'm not sorry. You can all sue me. Y'all could be the cause of me. No apologies. Y'all feeling the force of me. No remorse for me. Like there was no recourse for me. No apologies. Not even acknowledging you at all. Till I get a call that God's coming. No apologies. Laugh, fuckers, it's all funny. I can spit in your face while you standing across from me. No.
Look, man. This type of backlash, like this type of response to backlash almost credits a little bit more because it's also more, I don't know, man, like, what's the word? Like, relatable. It's like more relatable, bro, because you can, like, if you grew up and your style was different, like some of y'all are out there right now, y'all got blue hair and people judge you based off your hair color. Y'all got pierced ears and dudes and people judge you based off of your earrings. You got tattoos and people judge you based off of your tats. Like, this is also a response to that type of backlash where it's like, not, rather than Tom's was fuel me. I will build my house with your insults. M's is more, I don't care. My house is built, and there's nothing you can do to break. There's nothing you can do to break it. And that's also to be saluted and super unprecedented to me, because back then he meant it. He meant it. I don't know who this new Eminem is. I'm still a fan. I still like a lot of his music today, but it ain't this. This is a totally different MC. But you can see, the reason I wanted to do this is not to say one is better than the other. The reason I did this was because I wanted them to complement each other. Where one lacks, one succeeds. Where M lacks, Tom may succeed. And you know what I'm saying? And I think that that's just genuine. And it's dope. I wish that they could get to know each other and thrive off of each other, because I know that Tom was hellaciously influenced by Eminem. This Eminem, not that new Eminem, this Eminem. And I think that it's because in terms of introspection, in terms of just like this the introspectiveness of Eminem back in these days was unmatched. People talk about Kendrick's introspection. It's not even close. There would be no Kendrick without an Eminem. A lot of people don't like talking about that, but I'll say it because I just say what it is. And I think that because of M's 2017 to 2024 and his shenanigans that revolved around the music during that time frame, his legacy of 99 to 2007 are tarnished to like public record or public knowledge. It's like you go to the library to learn about something, but half of the books are missing because they don't get taught about. And that's the world that we live in. That's the internet era. And if people turn on you, your legacy is tarnished. So I don't know, part of it is kind of sad.
Apology, pillow, a weeping willow, I can't sleep. A pain so deep it bellows, but these cellos help just to keep me mellow. Hands on my head, touch knees to elbows, I'm hunched over. Emotion just flows over, these cold shoulders are both frozen. You don't know me. Keep saying it, I can't stress it enough. So keep playing and stand next to the subs. I choke mics like asphyxiation when I'm strangling my own throat, masturbating. Fuck yeah, I'm a basket case and I master this rap shit till my ass gets wasted. Till my assassinations and I'm slain cause of some fags infatuation. 44 mags of fascination, a taste for disaster. And if that's the case, then no apology. Nah, suckers, I'm not sorry. You can all sue me. Y'all could be the cause of me.
It's good, dude. It's a super solid response. It's a super solid response to Backlash. And at this point, the Backlash was just coming from like, he's inappropriate, he's homophobic, he talks about this, he talks about that. It's the classical. And M fought the way for people like Tom to be able to thrive. You know what I mean? And that's just truth, bro. Like, that's not an opinion. Eminem went to the Supreme Court and fought for freedom of speech for real, so that artists behind him could do what Kanye's doing if they want, or do what Tom is doing over here. It like, you wouldn't be able to, especially with cancel culture revolving around the way that it does today, without Eminem going through those trials and those tribulations. I don't think that we're in the same boat musically. Even take it further than rap, like Rage Against the Machine. Like, there's so many people that were able to just voice their opinions, whether you agreed with the opinions or not, that wouldn't have felt comfortable even relaying their opinions if it wasn't for the fights that Eminem fought and conquered. So I don't know, man. I also think it's important to give people flowers like that. Eminem and his shenanigans, I mean, there's a love-hate relationship there for sure, but overall, just musically, it's I don't know. What do you want me to say, that I don't like this? Because that would be a lie. I like to say that I don't relate to this because of something that he said about like Trump. I'll never do it. You know what I mean? I love what I love. I relate to what I relate to, and he is the curator of this. So I think that the hook is ill, and I think that you know, the way that Tom always has these bridges in his music, which kind of leads you back into the hook. I love M's bridge here in No Apologies right after the hook.
No apologies, you're feeling the force of me, no remorse for me, like there was no recourse for me. No apologies, not even acknowledging you at all, till I get a call that God's coming. No apologies, laugh fuckers, it's all funny, I can spit in your face while you standing across from me. No apologies. The song isn't for you, it's for me, a true MC. It's what he'll do just to see if he still has it, and if his skills mastered, he's able to spill raps long after he's killed. That's a real MC, got you feeling me, whether willing or unwillingly, you still agree. As long as there's still this hunger and will in me, then expect a longer life expectancy. Woo! I'd be a savage beast if I ain't had this outlet to salvage me.
Now that's where him and Tom can both, I think that's where they share the majority of what they would get along with. I would be a savage beast if I ain't have this outlet to salvage me. Inside I'd be exploding, soaked in self-loathing and mourning, so I'm warning you, don't coax me. Eminem is a dog. I don't care, bro. An animal, bro. A straight up animal.
I'd be a savage beast if I ain't had this outlet to salvage me. Inside I'd be exploding, soaked in self-loathing and mourning, so I'm warning you, don't coax me, it's silly. I'm really a sheep in wolf's clothing who only reacts when he gets pushed. Don't be fooled.
And that's hella that's intricate, bro. Like, I'm really a sheep in wolf's clothing. To put that on Front Street when you're Eminem in 2005, 2006, to put that on Front Street, that's introspection. You know what I mean? Nah, really, I'm just a sheep in wolf's clothing who only reacts when he gets pushed. Don't be fooled. The press blows up this whole thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? And as time has gone by, we have realized that, you know what I mean, that he wasn't as much of a wolf as he said he was.
Only reacts when he gets pushed, don't be fooled. The press blows up this whole thing, it's stupid. They don't know, cause they don't see that I'm wounded. All they did was ballooned it. I'm sick of talking about these tattoos, cartooned it. That's why I tuned it out. I'm sick of duking. They can suck my dick while I'm puking. And you too, you can expect no sympathy from me. I'm an MC. This is how I'm supposed to be. Cold as a G. My heart's frozen, it don't even beat. So expect no apologies.
One more time,
expect
dog.
no sympathy from me. I'm an MC. This is how I'm supposed to be. Cold as a G. My heart's frozen, it don't even beat. So expect no apologies.
Alright. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how they are similar, right? Both are similar in a way that you can't, like, the backlash came, this is my response to the backlash, and now there's nothing left for you to say. Both of them accomplished that task. Because if you respond to if you respond to Tom, you're giving him fuel. If you respond to M, it's bouncing off and going somewhere over there, and he's just going to make another one of these that sounds amazing and beautiful. And I think that they both are similar, more similar than they are alike. You know what I mean? Like, I think that, I think they're less similar than they are alike, if that makes sense. Because they're so different, but at the same time, they're only different because of opinions. Their core, who they are in their spirit, who they are in their soul, I think that they're very similar. I think that they attack things differently based off of opinions. And I think that they're both phenomenal artists. I think that Tom is an incredible artist who does a really good job of painting pictures and portraying the world, portraying white America and the rest of the world, right? Liberal America, all of y'all. Like, I'm painting a picture of America and I'm showing it right back to your faces. He does a great job of that. He does a great job of exposing the pros and the cons of every side. And M used to do a great job of exposing white America's faults. You know what I'm saying? Before the faults of white America became the most hot topic, approachable nastiness on earth. Like, and I think that it's just really cool, man. It's really cool to see like an inspiration to an inspiration. You know what I mean? And I think that Eminem could make it up in his head and talk crazy because he's all up on this liberal run the past, like, 7-10 years, whatever it's been. And he's like on this liberal streak where he might say, I hate that I created a Tom Macdonald. But really, I think he's proud of it, because ultimately what he stood for in the beginning is what Tom ran with, and accomplished. So shout out to Tom Macdonald. I think that both of these songs are amazing responses to Backlash. I think that both of these songs are amazing lyrically. I think both of these songs are great beats to mimic what they were trying to express through the pen. And both of them made these beats. They made these beats specifically, like, you can feel the pain in the beat, right? And you can feel the hunger in the motivation in Tom's beat. And I just think that they both did a tremendous job with throwing out a song that just articulates in the best way how you can respond to Backlash. And there's two different routes you can take, probably more routes you can take, but these are both really great routes you can take. And man, I got to tell you guys, it's sad to see Eminem's legacy tarnished the way that it's been tarnished because of his opinions, and standing so strong in an opinion that I don't even know if he really has. It's sad. It's sad to me, man, because we should be able to celebrate Eminem differently. But, here we are, and he did it to himself. So I can't tell the fans that took it serious and walked away that they did the wrong thing. Y'all did what y'all were told to do. And I have to tip my hat and nod to Tom, because I don't think he would ever do such. So anyways, man, I hope you guys like this. I thought this was fun, and it's something that I might enjoy doing more in the future. I was thinking about doing some Adam versus 50 Cent, or Broadnax versus Pastor Troy. There's a few different avenues and routes I would like to try and take, like Upchurch versus Yellow Wolf. You know what I mean? Who knows? It could be fun. So y'all let me know if you liked it. I obviously didn't want to diss anybody here. I didn't want to say one was better than the other. I only did this to build the both of them up. So shout out to both of these guys, man. They're both great artists. I really enjoy both of these guys' music, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. With that being said, I'm out. Please make sure to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see y'all on the next one. All right? Peace.